Hey there, I want to do another video about the open D tuning, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically tuning the strings of your guitar to an open chord. In this case it's a D chord, so that when you hit this all six strings, you have a chord already in tune. You don't have to make anything, it's already made for you. So the notes in this tuning are D on the bottom string, then the fifth string is A, fourth string is D, the third string is F sharp, the second string is A, and the first string is D also, just like the bottom string, D. So basically, starting from an E, A, D, G, B, E tuning, you would drop the top and the bottom string down a whole step from E down to D. You leave the A and the D strings alone. You take the G string down to a half step down to F sharp, and you take the B string down a whole step down to A. Now I have a video, there'll be a link in this video of a bunch of fun chords, a bunch of chords in open D. And this is, I'm just going to show you basically a couple chords, two shapes that you can use. And what's really cool about this is with these two shapes you can play almost any song. Any song that you can break down into kind of a numbering system, a 1 chord, a 4 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, 7 chord, whatever, you can play using this system. It's very, very simple, okay? So the two chords I'm going to show you are a pseudo minor chord and a pseudo major chord. Now the first one is just the open, everything open. That's our 1 chord in the key of D, all right? So then the next chord is going to be a minor version of that, but just kind of. So we're going to play 2nd fret, and then we're going to mute the A string. In fact, most of this time we're going to mute the A string, okay? And then 2nd fret on the D string or on the 4th string. And then for the minor one, we're going to do 1st fret on the 3rd string. So we get this 2, nothing, 2, 1, and then 0, 0. Everything is going to have a very drony D type of sound to it, okay? Because you're going to have lots of A's and D's on every one of these chords. But you can still imply the harmony of any song using these shapes, okay? So this is going to be our minor shape. In this case, this is our 2 chord, our minor 2 chord. And in the key of D, that would be E minor. So it's E minor with an A and a D on top. If we just slide that up 2 frets, so we have 4, 4, 3, and an open, open, that would be our 3 minor chord, in this case F sharp minor, but again we have an A and a D on top. And then we're going to go and we're going to take off the first finger and add the pinky here, and so all 3 fingers are going to be on the same fret. So we're going to be 5, nothing on the A string, 5, 5, 0, 0, and this is going to be our 4 chord. And then that's going to be that's basically a G chord. Then we go up 2 frets and we get to an A chord. Okay? And that's also a major chord. So that's the 5 chord. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Generally, just so you know, the 2 chord is going to be a minor chord, the 3 chord is going to be a minor chord, the 4 chord is going to be major, and the 5 chord are going to be major in the diatonic key. Now we get up, keep going, we got 2 more to go. We're going to go to the 6th chord, and basically the 7th chord kind of, there's no 5th in this, so we don't have to worry about it being a diminished thing. And don't worry about that. That's next level theory. We'll get to that another time. But the 6th chord, which in this case would be B minor, is going to be 9, 9, 8, and an open, open. Okay, so that's your 6th chord. 7 chord, just go up 2 more frets. We have 11, 11, 10, 0, 0. And then if you want, you can play the 1 chord up here where we have 12, 12, 12, 0, 0. Same as this chord. Okay, now when I talk about number system, the Nashville system is very, very common to take the harmony of a song and break it down to numbers. So if the song is in the key of C and it goes C to A minor to F to G, you can break that down to 1, 6, 4, 5. And that way it's pretty easy to transpose to any key. I should do a video on that if I haven't already. I'll do a video on transposing and using the number system to kind of to break it down or simplify the harmony of a song into numbers and then changing another key. In this case, everything we're going to do is going to be in the key of D. So it's going to be D-centric, since we're in open D tuning. If you want to change that key, you can always capo. like capo 2nd fret, you would be an E, or capo 3rd fret, you would be technically an F, and you could take all of this that I'm going to show you and just move it accordingly, and it'll transpose for you. Okay, so if I want to do a 1, 6, 4, 5 progression, I could go 1, and then I could go to 6 right here, which would be B minor, and then 4, 5, and like there are a lot of 50s songs where 1, 6, 4, 5. So we have the 6 would be again 9, 9, 8, 0, 0. The 5 or the 4 would be 5, 5, 5, 0, 0, and the 4 would be, the 4 chord would be, I'm sorry, the 5 chord would be 7, 7, 7, 0, 0. So for example, right? A bunch of 50 songs. Make it minor, make it major. Okay, now I'm going to show you a couple other chords that are going to come in handy. So we have the 1, the 2, the minor 2, the minor 3, the major 4, the major 5, the minor 6, the minor 7, and the major 1. Okay, some other chords you could do would be the flat 3, the flat major 3. So it would be basically take that 4 chord and go down 2 whole step, or a whole step, 2 frets. And that would be basically kind of an F chord, again with a kind of a decentric F chord. Another major chord we could do, we could go to the flat 6, which would be up here at the 8th fret, 8, 8, 8, 0, 0, and then go to flat 7, which would be at the 10th fret, and then back to 1. A lot of times you've heard songs like that. That would be a common ending. Okay, 2 more chords. We can take the 4 chord and make it minor. That happens sometimes. The beautiful Beatles did that a lot. They might do something like, where you go to a minor 4 chord. Okay, and then the last one would be minor 5 chord. So you just take the 5 chord, which is 7, 7, 7, 0, 0, the A chord, and make it into an A minor chord. Okay? Alright, so let me show you a couple songs to give you examples. I'm going to maybe sing, I don't know, sorry, I apologize in advance. But like for example, from the 70s, Every Breath You Take did use that 50s style guitar harmony, or the 50s harmony. Now remember, the bridge on that was a kind of a flat 6 to a flat 7 back and forth. It sounded like this, which sounds really cool with the open D string. This is where Sting sang very high, and I'm not going to. And then he would go. Now I'm just taking to add the second, I'm just taking the note that's on the 3rd string, whatever note that is, and I'm going down a whole step from the major chord. There's the 4 with the 2nd, the 5 with the 2nd, here's the 6. I'm just going to slide my first finger back and forth to get that 2nd there, and then the 1. Okay? Alright. Another song, Love Yourself by Bieber, the Bieber Ed Sheeran song. 2, 1, 7. 1, 7, 6. 2. And then the bridge, or the pre-chorus is. trying to think of what's a weird chord, what's a weird song that we can do that has like all major chords. And I thought of Teen Spirit by Nirvana. So the 1 chord would be, let's just go open. The 4 chord would be here at the 5th fret. The flat 3 chord would be here at the 3rd fret. Okay? And then the flat 6 chord would be up here at the 8th fret. So you have. And again, with those open strings, it sounds really cool. Again, you're playing an open D, so you should expect. Okay, so basically that's where you can play even Teen Spirit. One of the songs I thought of that would be a good one to learn or to show you is because it uses so many of the chords, so many of the harmonies in a major key, and that would be All My Lovin' by the Beatles. And that one starts on the 2 chord. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you tomorrow. That cool? So basically what I'm doing is I'm doing the 2 chord right there, so it's 2, and then again, don't play anything on an A string, mute it with the fat of your 2nd finger, and then 2, 1, 0, 0, and go up to the 5 chord, 7, 7, 7, 0, 0, to open the 1 chord, then to the 6 minor, which would be 9, 9, 9, 8, 0, 0. And then the 4 chord, which is 5, 5, 5, 0, 0. The 2 minor chord, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. And then the flat 7 major. Okay, in this case that would be like a C chord. And then to the, so it would be 10, 10, 10, 0, 0. And then 7, 7, 7, 0, 0. Okay, you getting this? Basically, like I said, it's 2 chords, it's 2 shapes, major and minor. Writing tool too, because you can just kind of fall back and forth between the chords. Okay, so I hope this is a good addendum to the previous video I did a long time ago that is by far my most popular video. So I thought that it would be time to do a sort of update or a way to play lots of songs in an open D tuning. So I'm glad that you watched my videos. I really appreciate it. If you have something you'd like me to do a video on, not song specific, but just anything about the guitar or about harmony or about the business or anything like that, you can kind of let me know in the comments below. And I'm always looking for new ideas for new videos. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.